Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today it is my pride privilege to give you few tips about successful parenting. We all are somewhere well placed in our life. We go to our job. We give orders in our job. We conduct meetings. We present ourselves as successful professionals in the job. People work under us. They think we are successful. But when we come back home, we found that the kids are going in a way not as we expected. So today I will give you some important tips how to become a successful parent in home. Friends, we will tell you from my personal story. My daughter is in one of the most reputed institutions of this country. Can you guess what is that? IIT. 18 lakh students every year appear to go to the premier 6 older reputed IITs. How many go to IIT every year? Only 6,000. Out of 18 lakh students, only 6,000 go to the reputed IITs. Even friends, going to IIT is not enough. Inside the IIT, the work pressure, the study load is so much, and the cooperation that is received from the faculty is so less that 8 students out of 800 students end their life every year. So friends, going to IIT is not the end. It is only one step in the 1,000 miles journey of success. Because becoming a complete, fulfilled, accomplished individual in life is much more important than the dream of an IIT or anything else. Friends, when I saw my daughter for the first time, she was 4 months old. Amazing. She was born 2,000 kilometers away from my city of work. When I saw him for the first time in my hand, she was 4 months old. Wow, I felt satisfied, pride. I brought her home. In the same night when I was holding him in my arm, I put off the lights and I saw she is not sleeping. 9 a.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., not sleeping, whole night, not sleeping. I said, wow, she is a night owl. She can achieve wonderful milestones in her life. I want to train her. I felt excited about my life, about her life, and the life of whole family. Thereafter, friends, the first thing I did is started doing English conversation with her. I came in her 4 months old year. I put A for apple, B for ball, C for kid, D for doctor, E for engineer, F for fantastic, G for grand. Like that, high for higher. I felt like that every night. The moment when she was 8 months old, she started giving me back. She started speaking English. Toy, toy, nahi, nahi, it papa. Then I started him telling the nursery rhymes. Johnny, Johnny, yes papa. Eating sugar, no papa. Telling lie, No, Papa, open your mouth. Ha, ha, ha. Then, in her 10 months old voice, she repeated, No, no, it, Papa. I think you got no, Papa. I think, no, Papa. I was amazed. Wow, she's telling. When she was only 1 and 6 months old, she was telling 100 rhymes, 100 stories, and 1,000 words in English. Guess when she reached 3.5 years, junior KG, in a reputed convent school, she became the topper of her class. So, friends, I planned it. I planned it in a grand, majestic way. From the very beginning till the end, I planned it. I take him step by step, I take him. And you believe me, sometimes when I was in a little bit of off mood, I came home. Secretary, she came to, Papa, do you know in the school what happened today? I said, what happened? I got silent claps. I said, wow, silent claps, because it was a disciplined convent school. In the disciplined convent school, loud claps are not allowed. So she gave the silent claps. Silent claps is given in the assembly hall, in the prayer meeting, in front of the thousands and thousands of students for any great achievement. And the principal will announce that God is, wow. Then the silent clap. I said, wow. You said me the purpose of my life when I tend to forget. Wow, that is what the sowing and reaping principle, my dear friends. When she was 4 months old, I inculcated in her the divine principles of success and achievement, and she started giving me back throughout the career, remained a class topper, and also I and my wife, we both nurture her. We both encouraged her. When she was sad, we remained part of her. When she was happy, we become overjoyed. We celebrated. We make fun of a life. We make a life celebration. Year after year passed. Then what happened? I find the members of the society invading my house, preaching me about gender discrimination. I said, what is this new thing? It was not within my plan. This boy, girl, he is superior, inferior. Who are you people? And why in my home taking my hospitality and misguiding me in the name of a tag? Free advisors? Please, that is the door. So I removed a powerful force out of my way. That is called the society. It is consisting of what not, my friends? It is consisting of everybody. It is consisting of friends. It is consisting of office colleagues. It is consisting of neighbors. It is consisting of close relatives, distant relatives, so-called well-wishers. The whole world is society, and the whole world is there for to tie your leg to a pillar that is known as tradition. It is TRADIO, tradition. It is happening since time memorial. It will happen. A girl child will remain subjected to lot of restrictions in the society. So restrictions for what? No. I don't want to allow any of these things. Please keep away. Then I advised my daughter, look, you are the only one, a single piece, unique, immortal human being born in this world. You are not second to anyone. You are the first, the best, the marvelous, the excellent. You are going to win the world, and no one can stand in your way. You are the lioness in the open jungle. You are alone, but you are the queen. You will not bow your head before anything, taking orders. You are telling like that. Yeah, no. You are the pridest of all women in this world. And if the world will recognize you, we as parents will also be recognized. So she adhered to my aid and advice, and she went, friends, that nature of remaining awake throughout the night, amazing. 10 p.m., 12 p.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., not sleeping at all. And imagine what myself and my wife were doing. 10 p.m., 12 noon, midnight, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., all awake. All lights of the house, all awake. And one thing I will tell you now that I am speaking before you, it's all midnight. We are the midnight's children, and we are written our destiny in our own hand. We will not read history. We will create history for others for all time and remain written in the indelible print, the history in the sands of time. Friends, my daughter became the first girl child of my home state to enter the prestigious IIT. She became the first girl child of this country to receive the prestigious national scholarship and international scholarship. She became the first child to be publicly acknowledged for her contribution to the field of science, technology, invention, research, publication. Imagine what not. Today I am satisfied. So friends, the successful parenting, the most important thing is the communication. As soon as I came home every day, I speak, oh look, now I am the president of this house and my wife is the vice president and you people are the executive directors. Tell me your story. What happened in the school? Who are your friends? What teacher said to you what? Which teacher is good? Which friend is not good? Which lesson was boring to you? Which subject happened today? What you enjoyed? Then she said, this food. Oh, this food. I said, okay, let us go. Why Swiggy, Zomato are there? Bring a nice, delicious dish. But remember, homemade food has no alternative. So make homemade food main food and get that Swiggy, Zomato as an additional food. So my way and your way, both remain friends. So slowly, that food, remember friends, the food is one of a very important motivating factor. We should not do stingy when it is talking about the food like hotel bills. No, we are the nuclear family in the big cities. We don't have opportunity of attending that feasts. That feast where people come, the buffet dinner and all. For me, the buffet dinner is Copper Chimney and all those famous restaurants in the city where you can go and are full of your. I tell to my kids, look, this exam is coming. You are doing your best. If you are getting that desired position, then we will go there and have the lunch full of my life. So friends, from 4 months till 18 years, day in and day out, every day, I remain consistently in touch, in communication, in complete communication with my child. And I make my life a golden triangle. In one point of the triangle is my job. That is the bread and butter. Without job, everything is stopped. I did not take even one day leave. Full leave, overflowing leave. earned leave, casual leave, medical leave, did not toss. Every day I went to my job sincerely, reached in time, left office in time. The moment I left my organization, I forgot the job. I was coming, walking, I was telling my mind, forget, forget, forget. The moment I reach home, I forget about my job and I make the society itself is a, I said you that the society members are not so encouraging because they are not able to understand what you are doing. So this is the story of the struggle. Friends, the struggle which is appearing so discouraging at the beginning, which is appearing that it is so fearful in the beginning, become a beautiful experience when the time pass by. So from 4 months till 18 years, I kept on completely developing my child. And I discussed this formula. That formula is called as 8 to 18. Because from 8 months, the baby starts speaking and 18 years he goes to the hostel. So from 8 months to 18 years, you will be constantly keeping in touch with your child. Every day up, down, up, down, up, down will keep on happening. But at the level, you and your child will remain in the same parallel. The thought process is same. You know, friends, my daughter is now in the US. There, today's weather, you know, -9. Here in this city, temperature is 30. In 30 degree, we are feeling hot. We are feeling, okay, we are feeling hot. We are feeling humid. Oh, we are telling, oh, it is not there. There it is -9. In -9, wearing thermals, gloves, suits, coats, the snowshoe, winter. She is fighting with life all alone every day. How it is possible? She is not feeling lonely because from 8 to 18, I put on her brain that you are the greatest human being on the face of earth. If any one person can do it, then it's you, only you. If you fail, then the world fails. If you win, then no one can win better than you. So friends, I keep on telling her. I did not show her my own frustration, either financially or socially or in my organization or my relationship with my colleagues or anything. I did not bring to her. I came out, the president is now coming. I gave in him the brightest examples. I said, see, 3 months only, Thomas Alva Edison gone to school and she got, this is the 1,000 inventions. And I said him, she said, what happened, Papa? Thomas Edison. I said, Thomas Alva Edison was thrown out of this school after only 3 months of her schooling. A letter was given by the teacher to her mother. In that letter it was written that your son is of adult mind. He is not able to comprehend the quality of education. Please put him in another school. She said, Thomas Edison was called to the principal and the principal said, Thomas, look, we are going to give you one letter. You please go and give that letter to your mom and you take care that you are not going to open the letter. Thomas said, Mom, principal gave me one letter and why he said me not to open? Principal, Thomas' mom said, wait, let me see what is written. It is written, your son is a dulled mind. He is not able to understand. We are firing him from the school. You know, friends, what Thomas Edison's mother said to Thomas Edison? She said, Thomas, in this letter, it is written that your son is of an excellent, brilliant, super, fantastic mind, and the school, it is a small, it is insufficient to take care of the brilliant mind of your child. You please take care of your baby and put her in another school. So tomorrow onwards, you are not going to that school. Then Thomas Alva Edison's mother closed that letter and put in a box and locked it and kept the key in a place. Do you know, my friends, when Thomas Edison discovered that letter, when Thomas Edison's mother died, when Thomas Edison's mother died, Thomas Edison, inventor of 1,000 patents, electric bulb, incandescent bulb, gramophone records, what not? He has invented a world of inventions and become the greatest scientist of the world. With teary eyes, mother expired. She is opening the letter and reading that your son is of an adult mind. He is not a brilliant student. He is not able to cope up with the pressure of the traditional academic system. Thomas said, Mom, throughout my life, I was under the impression that I was the most brilliant man on the face of earth. You said me, oh my God. Thomas cried and cried. This why, that is the parents. Thomas Edison's mother knew that my son is one and only one unique, super fantastic, brilliant. This school system is not good. So friends, what did Thomas' mother say after Thomas dropped out of the school? She taught her herself. Where? In home. Day in and day night, Thomas Edison's mother taught her. Thomas Edison did not go to school, but became the greatest scientist of the world. Imagine this electric bulb. The emperors, kings holding a squad, they cut each other's head for thousands of years, but only lamp. No electric bulb. Putting ghee, putting oil, putting all these things. But Thomas Alva Edison was the first scientist in the world who invented the discovered. Do you know, friend, his company GE, General Electrics, how he made every electric bulb which we buy by paying 10 rupees, 10 paisa goes as a royalty for the invention of Thomas Alva Edison, because he is holding that patent, that right, that intellectual property right, which gives a unique opportunity to the inventor, to the scientist to earn royalty income, work one time, earn throughout the life. So friends, only scientists and the eminent writers like Dale Carnegie, Shakespeare, they earn, and one more category of people they are the entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs build the greatest industries, thousands and thousands of years, even if she lives today and goes. So friends, and the fourth category of person is a successful parent who is neither a scientist, nor a writer, nor an entrepreneur, nor an industrialist, nor a singer, but he is a father. She is a mother. When we will not exist in this earth, our kids exist, and they should tell, salute to my parents. They made me a complete, competent, qualified individual who can survive any type of problems that is thrust upon them by this harsh climate world. Do you know, friends, in minus 11 degree Celsius in the US, when the wind blows, then the rain happens not of water, but of snow. Down below, it is all snow. Snow, wind, snow, rain, surface snow, putting this one like this. My daughter is running to the lab because she has an experiment and her deadline is expiring when? Today. She does not have time to feel cold. She sometimes forget her gloves, hand become numb. She sometimes forget her head scarf. Then they hit there. She go there cool. She tells him, Papa, what should I do? Drink black coffee. Drink warm coffee. Drink hot milk. Go on. But not even one day he has made an excuse. Do you know, friends? The winners find a reason. The loser find an excuse. There are thousands of excuses not to become successful in life. But there is just one reason. There is one reason why you should become successful in life. Find that reason. Find that reason. Then grab that reason. Then don't leave it. One person can ask, what is the purpose of my life? I came to this world, got a job, now, holding this lunch box, I travel 50 kilometers to my office in the morning, then go back 50 kilometers to my office, and in between this 50 kilometers, this local train, local train, what should I do? By the time I reach home, I am so tired that I want to sleep. What is purpose of my life? Nothing. I am like a living corpse. I said, how can you use the word living corpse? Are you a father? Are not you? Yes, I am a father. If an average man doing an average job wants to know what is the purpose of his life, then I would advise you, his only purpose of life is to become a successful father, a successful mother, a successful parent. That's it, period. There is no doubt about it. Do you know, friends, how to this life which is God, it is just for one time. There is no life after birth. It is wrongfully preached by the writers of the old time. They say that when you leave the world, the soul goes by God, and that then that here nothing works. Only one thing works is your memory. When your kids will be put in the precarious situations in their life and they need to fight, they need to struggle, they must get inspiration from your life. That is the purpose of the life. That is why we marry. That is why we bear kids. That is why we become parents in this world. That's it, nothing else. Now, at the age of 40s, 50s, we cannot change a job. At the age of 40s and 50s, we cannot go with a resume and knock, I want to change my job. It is very difficult. But our kids are in front of ease. Friends, people go to the temple, they hit the ball, they hit the coconut. They pray to the God. They say, God, my kid is not reading well. Please bless me. I said, you are standing in point A. Your kid is in point B. Why you are going to point C? From point C, some ray of blessing will come and it will fall on the head of your kid and your kid will become overnight. And how is that possible? Under which logic? Who has proved it? Any scientific experiment? Nothing. We are in point A. Our kid is in point B. Go make your kid a successful day in and day night. It does not happen overnight. It does not happen overnight. It takes time. How much time? 8 to 18. Now one person came, he said to me, by doing his hair like this, he said to me, I go to job. My morning salary. Where is time? I said, gentlemen, the principle, the formula of time theory is 6 to 10. Not 10 to 6. Hey, what is this 10 to 6? I said, morning 10 to evening 6, what we do, we get food, cloth and shelter. 3 things in life. When you get food, cloth and shelter by doing hard work from morning 10 to evening 6. That work. But what we do from evening 6 to evening 10, it consists prime time that will fulfill the dreams of your life. Do work with your children evening 6 to evening 10. Don't throw the basket of excuses on her head by telling I'm tired, my mood is not good, I have an argument with my boss, my colleagues are not good. These things are not tell. You go and tell, my job is great. Everybody in my organization like me. I am liked by all. Today, my boss came and he patted my head and he praised me. Even if you have in the reality certain issues, please don't disclose it before your child. In what way he will help you? Go tell, I'm a great man, like that head doing, you tell like that only. I never conceive defeat. Everybody, I'm a positive energy. The moment I step into my organization, all the people they say me, they got encouraged. They got just, friends, my daughter, she belongs to a state board. Then when I put her in the coaching of IIT, then the faculty member said, state board, this IIT main exam itself is set up by CBSE, Central Board of Secondary Education, and you are in a state board, the state board omits the difficult chapters. I asked my baby, is really the state board domain? Oh yes, I know. We saw that the most difficult chapters are omitted by state board. Then they said, state board. I said, the way that time my daughter was in 9th standard, from 8 months till 9th standard, I have loaded her with so much of positive energy that she said, Papa, these things will not work. What they are telling CBC, let us go to the market. We came to the market, got all CBSE science and math books. He saw, believe me, in 1 week's time, day in and day night he worked and he figured out 500 sums he was not able to understand. I put an ad in the internet, everything I put, all the service providers, come home, take your fees, solve this 500 sums within a week. There came for hours and hours. Whatever was the fees, I paid more. I got the brilliant teachers, they came, they solved the sums. He again did. Within a month, he covered 4 years, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th of CBSE science and math on her own. Then again I went to the same reputed coaching class. I said, give me that question paper. My daughter wants to take your entrance test once more. He said, qualified, come on. Then I said to my daughter, look, IIT gives 2 opportunities. Why? Because the first opportunity, anybody does any percentage or any rank, she has an opportunity to improve the rank. Don't catch easily. We must target in the second term. He said, my 1 year will lose. I said, look, you are born in the month of November. If you are born just 40 days later, then you would have been automatically 1 year back, because that time all students in the calendar year from 1st January to 31st December are in the same year. Anybody who is next goes one below. He said, yes, it is convincing. I said, you are competing with a student who is 320 days elder than you. Her brain is that much matured. She has done that much more practice than you. You focus second chance. And in the second chance, I want one institution, just one institution, the number 1 in India. This city If in this city, Shah Rukh Khan, who came with only a small amount of money, living in a chal, sometimes eating in the street food, sometimes sleeping in the footpath, if he can buy a palace like Mannat in this city, if Dhirubhai Ambani, who was sometimes worked very low, living in a chawl with his sons, can become the greatest industrialist of this country, if his son Mukesh can become the richest man of Asia in this city, if Amitabh Bachchan, the star of the millennium, the mega star, 450 rupees was his salary. He quit her job and came, and today he is at the age of 78 years old. She is working 18 hours in a day. She is having a tremendous family to back her. Her bungalows are now called the heritage of this. If they can become successful, why not you? He said, how is it possible? I said, yes. Every child who is 9 months in the stomach of her mother stand an equal chance. If somebody who is born before 9 months, then I can't say. But 9 months old, all babies have stand equal chance. Destiny is on our hand. It is not written here. We need not go to an astrologer showing our palm. We should show this is the destiny. This is not the destiny. This is the destiny. This is not the destiny. Then believe me, my friend, only 800 bright and most brilliant students out of 18 lakh students go to India's number one IIT. Guess my daughter was there in the second attempt. So friends, my advice to you as successful parents is don't grab any opportunity at the first. Take the small, you compromise your life, then on the basis of your own endeavor, go slow by slow. No, that's not there. Sylvester Stallone, the greatest, the Hollywood, the blockbuster, the Rocky man, when he was writing the script of the Rocky, one producer said that I like the script of Rocky, you give me this one, I will make the hero of my choice, not you. Sylvester Stallone said, no, I am the hero, I am the boxer, and I am the writer. So friends, don't compromise with quality, don't compromise with standard, don't compromise. This life is in our hand. With one story I want to conclude. It is in one place, one wise man came. That wise man was moving from place to place and he was named. The name of that wise man was Socrates. Socrates was not having anything except his clothes, and he was known for his straightforward, answers. Then the Socrates king came to test the Socrates. Socrates did not get up only. He said, king fellow, you sit here. Then the king said, you are telling, everybody is telling you are wise. Socrates said, I don't care. Then they said, tell me, this bird, one small sparrow, he put in the hand of his 2 ministers. The ministers are standing little bit far. He said, my minister is holding a sparrow in his hand. And that sparrow is hidden behind. You can't see that sparrow. Now you tell me that sparrow is dead or alive. You are telling somebody, I want to test your wisdom. Socrates said, the bird is in your hand. What I will say? The moral of the story is that the bird is in your hand. The king said that if Socrates will tell the bird is alive, squeeze the throat of that poor bird. And we will tell Socrates, you said the bird is alive, now the bird is no more. And if Socrates will say the bird is dead, then we will let the bird fly. In any way, I want this fellow proof today. He is showing so much. Then Socrates said, the bird is in your hand. Only one line Socrates said, the bird is in your hand. It means, friends, this life which we got, it is in our hand. We cannot change our job at this stage. We cannot make tremendous financial gains at this stage. We cannot go looking for one after another opportunities to change our profile. But one thing we are all fathers. We are all the creator of our children. We can make their own successful. We can make them the shining stars in the sky, so that so long as the days will remain, everybody will put him salute and say whose child it is. Then will come your name. Then will come your name, and then you will